What if I tell you to burn all your stress relief ideas? What if I tell you that stress-free life causes the worst kind of stress? Well, once upon a time, I was a victim of stress and I so much desired a stress-free life. In order to avoid stress, I gave up on so many of my goals and dreams. For instance, I wanted to get into this particular college, but to avoid the stress of studying, I gave up. I missed opportunities in life because I couldn't handle stress. Every time there was stress in my life, I would either get sick or sometimes even faint. I read all the best-selling books on stress management. I did all stress-reducing exercises. Nothing worked. At best, I was able to avoid stress, although temporarily, using alcohol or technology, which by the way is extremely unhealthy and yet so common. But then I took a fresh approach towards stress that not many people think of. It's been a game changer for me. Today, I am a co-founder of an audio brand, a corporate trainer, a public speaker, a toddler's father, and now a content creator. Despite all the daily stressors, I am able to juggle these roles because after reading dozens of studies on stress, I found out the real truth behind stress. So in this video, I am going to reveal why stress-free life is actually not desirable and why you should avoid the concept of stress reduction. Let's find out. To answer the first question, why stress-free life is actually not desirable, let me ask you a simple question. Whatever stress you have had or are having in your life, does it involve someone or something that has some meaning in your life? Does it involve someone or something that you care about? I'm sure the answer is yes, because we don't get stressed about things or people whom we don't care for. It is always the meaningful people or meaningful things in our lives for whom we get stressed. Raising a child is stressful, but it's also meaningful. If your exams don't mean anything to you, you wouldn't get stressed about them. In 2013, researchers at Florida State University and Stanford found out that people with more meaningful lives worry more and have more stress in their lives, whereas people with less meaningful life have less stress in their life. Therefore, in order to avoid stress in your life or to have a stress-free life, you need to remove all the meaning from your life. So you stop caring about your family, about your friends, about your growth, about your job. You stop caring about everything that has meaning in your life. But here's the problem. Once you remove all the meaning from your life, you get a very different, deeper, and a morbid kind of stress. The stress of meaninglessness. So let's get this out of the way that we don't want a stress-free life because it would be a meaningless life. Now you might say, okay, stress-free life is not what I want, but at least I can reduce some stress in my life. So why am I asking you to throw away all the stress-reducing ideas? Let's answer this first. Whatever stress you have in your life or had in your life, does it involve some degree of uncertainty? I'm certain that any stress that you had in your life or are having in your life does involve a degree of uncertainty. There's too much workload in the office, chores to be done at home, and you are uncertain about your abilities to handle it. So you get stressed. Stress does involve some degree of uncertainty. If you are 100% certain that you are not getting that promotion, you won't get stressed about appraisals. You will get stressed about your future in the organization, but not about promotion because you are certain that promotion isn't happening. When you are 100% certain, there is no stress. But can you ever be 100% certain about 100% of things in your life? No, you can never be 100% certain in everything in your life. Therefore, stress will always be there. I hate to break it to you, but stress is inevitable. It's a part of life. Let's remember this. Now you might think, hey man, okay, stress is inevitable. Stress-free life is not possible. But then at least we can reduce some amount of stress. Why the hell am I asking you to just throw away the stress-reducing ideas? Just hear me out with this example. If someone asks you to reduce your sugar intake, they also imply that sugar is bad. Why else would they be asking you to reduce it? Similarly, when someone asks you to reduce stress, they also imply that stress is bad. So when you follow your typical stress management routine, that is, you exercise, you meditate, you eat healthy, you do breathing exercises with the thought that you are doing this to reduce stress, you are unconsciously telling yourself that stress is bad. Now, if something is inevitable, that is, it is going to be there always, and that thing is also bad, how does that make you feel? It makes you feel powerless. This is why stress relief or stress reducing techniques make your stress go away for a while. But then stress comes back even stronger because you have been rendered powerless. Stress management says exercise, eat healthy, meditate, do breathing exercises, listen to music, because all of this will reduce your stress. This thought that it is going to reduce stress makes you feel powerless because stress is inevitable, that we just proved. And in your mind, stress is bad. So you have been rendered powerless. Now, I am not saying that don't exercise or don't meditate. No, do all that. But not with this thought that I am doing all this to reduce stress. Do all this with the thought that all this is making me more resilient. I'll be able to handle stress better. Stress will be there, but I'll be able to handle it. All this will give me ability to handle stress. And this is when stress will bring out the best in you, not when you reduce it, but when you handle it. Secondly, if something cannot be avoided, like we just realize that stress is inevitable, why do we want to waste energy in reducing or avoiding it? Why not take advantage of it? The same energy you waste in reducing or avoiding stress can be used to take advantage of stress. So if you want to go one step ahead and start taking advantage of stress, click on the video appearing on your screen right now and you will be amazed what all you can achieve using the energy of stress. Thanks for watching.